DC, what it do? Thank you for tuning in to another week of Live from the Corner. And we are joined with a very special guest, Joe Jack, a.k.a. Mayor of the Green Line.
Yep.
Hey,
of course, I am Breezy Taylor, Joe Jack, AI.
Yep.
How you feeling, Joe?
I'm good, man. I know my man done got cool on me through the shades on. That's what's up. Now I feel like I'm at home.
Hey, look, you got to put them hater blockers
Right.
on.
Hey, you got to, man, because there's plenty of them out there. Plenty of them out there.
Plus, I got a nervous twitch.
Oh, okay,
I got a
okay.
little lazy ass.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, don't try to be a sniper, my brother. You done shot the wrong person, brother.
Hey, go ahead. Oh, man.
So, like I said, Joe Jack, a.k.a. Mayor of the Green Line, which is very funny. If you have not checked out this man's daily forecast for the Green Line, you don't know what you're missing. The man is funny as hell.
Yeah, y'all got to check it out.
So let me ask you a question. How did you come up with a daily forecast for the Green Line?
Well,
and matter of fact, real quick, for those that aren't from D.C. or don't know, what does the Green Line mean?
The Green Line is the Green Line subway system. And one day I was looking at the news and the weather came on. And I'm thinking to myself, I said, you know what? I could do a forecast of what you see on the Green Line every day. And so what I did was I mixed some of the meteorology terms with, you know, hood terms, and I came up with these different terms, and I just started writing what I seen. So it's been doing pretty well. I've been doing it for like 5 years, something that I just love doing, man. You know, I'm pretty consistent. I do it every day. Sunday through, Sunday through Sunday.
I'll be checking them out. And I know you have a word for the day. Tell people know about the word for the day as well.
The word of the day is just word that I came up with. Like today's word was whom the fuck.
What does that
Who
mean?
the fuck told you to come around here and you ain't got my goddamn money? Like, you know, just different things like that. I'm always trying to be creative, relevant, because it's hard out here in the stand-up comedy world, man. Yeah.
For sure. Now, where do you usually perform at?
Well, I'm going to be, this Thursday, I will be performing at the MGM for their Radio 1's Christmas party.
That's a great look right there.
I just did NAVC, Department of Defense's Who's Got Talent. And, yeah, I've been working, man, just doing a lot of things. And I'm going to be in January, I'll be in a play called Thou Shall Not Kill, and that's produced by Sleuth, Inc.
Oh, man,
Okay.
bad, bro.
Yeah,
so you an actor, too?
Right.
Yeah.
So you get dramatic with it, or they got you there for
hey,
the
hey, let me
so
give y'all a little something.
You doing
Did you just break in my car?
Hey, bro, hold on. That's the average everyday look
Right.
of people on the Green Line,
That
bro.
was good.
Right,
Like, that
that's the
shit
Green
happens
Line.
every time on the Green Line, bro.
Is that my car? Yeah, so, you know.
So you and the producer, y'all definitely got to come back and plug the play, too.
Yeah, you got
All
to
right,
check that
definitely
out,
gotta do
man.
that.
Yeah, definitely check that out.
Definitely.
So how long have you been, doing comedy, and what got you started?
Well, I actually started. I started in '92,
Okay.
but I wasn't taking it too serious, so I stepped off, went to college, came back, tried to get a job, wasn't happening, and God was like, nigga, you need to do stand-up comedy. Because my God from the hood, so that's how my God was talking. He was like, nigga, you need to do stand-up comedy. So
Black Jesus.
Yeah, so I
Right,
took
right.
my ass and did comedy. So, and I've been doing it for 5 years, 6 years consistent now, man.
Okay.
And
Dig
things
it.
have been working out. Yeah,
Dig
man.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we got a couple great topics for you, man. We need you to chime in on.
Oh,
But
I'm with it.
We definitely.
But listen, but before we get it cracking, man, let everybody know out there in the radio world, man, where can they reach you at? How can they follow you, bro?
You can follow me on Facebook as Joe Jackson, Mayor of the Green Line, and you can also follow me on Twitter at Joe Jackson, Mayor of the Green Line, and on did I say Twitter?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Instagram at Joe Jack, Mayor of the Green Line, and Twitter at Comedian Joe Jack. So y'all check me out, man. Check me out.
Dig it.
What we know is it's ironic that we're having you on, and our first topic is R. Kelly.
Oh man, put your raincoats on. Y'all ain't gonna put no sprinkler with no urine in it.
You dig?
For the props.
You dig?
You know, no, we ain't doing that shit here.
Okay, I leave for my goddamn.
Oh,
I was thinking about that though, bro. I was thinking about that.
I don't know.
First
what
guess
might
on R. Kelly topic, I was gonna spray pee
Go to
everywhere.
shower.
Like,
so
you know.
for those that aren't in the know, R. Kelly, 2 of his 6 dungeons, aka his homes,
Right.
in Atlanta, were cleaned out. When I say cleaned out, the niggas stole the washer and dryer. That's how they cleaned them out.
Oh wow.
Right, and we got a clip of him crying about that, as only R. Kelly can do.
Damn. R.
I'm at my house right now in Atlanta, where they basically done clean out my whole house. My living room. I want to thank all my fans for their support, and it's what happens when you get, well, let people too close to you. People you've known for 25, 30 years. This is what happens. Well, I wash my clothes. Washing machines, everything. Took everything. So, it's all love, though. I'm gonna keep my head up, keep working on this album, man. You can't do nothing about something you can't do nothing about. But I do thank, the police department here for being quick to hop on everything and get some of my stuff.
So, if you notice, the man's washer and dryer were stolen. Do you know how pissed off someone has to be at you to steal your washer and dryer?
Yeah.
Most folks take, electronics, your jewelry. You can't wash your clothes with your stinking, pissy smelling ass.
Yeah. Like, how am I get the piss out these jeans now?
but look, he must have the best wash and dry ever, bro.
What?
Like, to get urine out of everything.
What? He probably got dudes in there scrubbing.
He got a piss sweatshop, huh? They manufacture that shit. You hear me? I don't get it, bro. Like,
wow. That's.
But think about this, right?
He probably real pissed off.
Probably, hey, look, hold up. He probably getting pissy drunk, right? Yeah, exactly.
Right.
How you feeling? I'm pissed.
I'm pissed off, literally. And I'm peeing on myself while I'm saying this.
Oh, my God,
Like,
bro.
damn,
So I guess you could say this is a little bit of poetic justice.
Yeah.
Right? Him, marrying Aaliyah, because he did, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I saw the tape. That was him. That wasn't his brother.
Yeah, that was him. And that you talking about that tape where he,
Yeah. That
wow,
one.
dude.
Right.
And so now, again, they took everything
Everything.
at both houses.
Yes.
So now he's making this video. I'm sorry, I don't really feel sympathy for the dude, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he can afford it.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Before you even say you don't feel sympathy, now listen. You can talk about a whole lot of people in this world,
Right.
okay? You can't talk about anybody's sexuality. You can't slut shame. You can't piss shame, okay? Because R. Kelly is the #1 man when it comes to single females, bro.
Yeah.
That's the boyfriend. You dig? And I don't understand it. If I knew pissing on women was gonna make me that popular, I would have
You
been
been doing it?
years
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
I would have been doing
What?
it. I've been the best R&B pisser ever.
Oh, man.
Ever.
The front row, I'll be like, hey, you get tickets and free raincoats. Because it's going down next week.
But I tell you, the whole
Tuesday.
irony. I tell you the whole irony thing when he was awaiting trial for
Right.
about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
The man released platinum and double platinum albums.
Right.
So he obviously had people, supporting him.
Right.
As soon as he found out guilty, he this, he that. But y'all was supporting the man before he found out guilty.
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing: is that mansion or that mini mansion. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, because it didn't look big.
It did not look big. That kitchen was mediocre.
But see, that was his pissing house though.
That was some good old Southeast.
That was
you know what I'm saying? Drake Place. You know what I'm saying?
He said Drake Place.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what that is, bro.
That Drake Place. Oh,
yeah,
man.
that looked like my first goddamn apartment, bro.
Oh,
but
man.
see, again, that's just where
that's
where he pissed at. That's not where he lived at.
Yeah,
That's just where
true
he
that.
pissed.
True that.
You're right. You're right.
True that. True that.
So, in other crazy news, so I'm not sure if you heard this new fad going on, but in Africa, there is a minister, and he's taken the term "flock my sheep" literally, to the point where you had these people getting on all fours and following around like sheep, and we got that footage as well.
Follow me, sheep. Follow me. Follow me, sheep. My sheep will hear me by my voice. My sheep will hear me. All my sheep come. My sheep. My sheep come. All my sheep, come! Be a sheep. Be a sheep. All my sheep. All my sheep. Be a sheep. 4-footed. My sheep come. Sheep are coming. All my sheep. All my sheep, look in the overflow. My sheep. All my sheep come. All my sheep come. 4-footed.
That was.
So I always talk about me being a Christian, me attending churches. I've heard the term "my flock, my sheep," but I've never seen my actually get on all fours like lamb chops.
Yeah, that was. That's why. Grandma. That's why I don't go to church.
I mean, but you know what though? That's not the only thing. Like I've seen other churches in Africa where they do crazy things. Like I seen this one minister. He had all ladies on the front row, right?
Yeah.
He claimed that if they take off their panties, they will receive blessings from the Lord, and they did this.
Oh man, I would like to be.
Now hold on. Now hold on. Now what part of Africa was this filmed in? Right.
That was Nairobi.
This was Nairobi. Okay. All right. So
not saying this is all Africa. I'm just saying it's not uncommon.
Okay. All right. Dig it. Now listen. Looks like I need to move the hell over there so I can be a pimp, because that's what it looked like. It looked like a whole lot of pimping going on over that jump.
There's a lot of pimping.
And I wonder who started this. Was it Jim Jones that started it when he had everybody drink the Kool-Aid over there?
Yeah, over Guyana.
But killing yourself and walking all fours is completely different things. But Jim Jones probably put that seed.
But the throwing the panties, you got to be careful with some of these panties you getting, because some of these women you go down on them smell like you down the wharf.
Yeah, boy.
You got to be careful.
I don't get it. I don't see how people can let Christianity take them to that. Now that might be his cousins, because they do have big families over there. That's probably all his relatives and shit. Right. And like you said, he probably He do what? He was over here in DC for a minute, learned the game, and then went back.
Yep. He was driving Ubers and said, "This is not paying enough. I have to be the panty pastor." So he went back and been the panty pastor.
That's crazy. That is ridiculous.
Do he bless their panties?
I don't know, bro.
Like lamb right here.
I just want to know why those people running out there like that, man.
What? They were tripping over each other to get on all fours.
Yeah, probably. Like you said, it's probably his family. It's
got to be something, bro.
Yeah,
and like they say, that joint is it's a business. It's a major business over there. You know what I'm saying? In an already impoverished continent, you know what I'm saying, where the people don't get nothing, you know what I mean? So I can see how that can happen, man. People turn to faith, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if comedy don't work out, y'all see the church pop up.
Hey, bro, I will be your assistant pastor.
I'm gonna have you gotta have a jerry curl if you would.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna cut the locks off and I'm gonna grow my fro. I'm gonna jerry curl my beard.
Slap AME. Slap it up AME. You crawl, we walk. Put your money in the stalk. We getting paid, Slim. We gonna, cause it really is a business, man.
It's wild. It's wild, bro. That people can be led like that, man. People can be led so easy.
So moving on from sheep. So there's this lady over in Europe who has left her blood and bone, actually living boyfriend of 10 years for ghosts. She has claimed she has slept with 13 ghosts. Amethyst Realm has had encounters, literally have close encounters with 13 different ghosts, and her sleeping with ghosts to real life men. And we got a clip of her interview bragging about
first encounter a spirit.
It would have been about 12 years ago now. I was living with my fiance.
Yeah.
And he was working away a lot. We just moved into a new house in Hereford. And after a while, he was going away maybe 1 week, 2 weeks at a time. I started to feel kind of like a presence, maybe, I guess you could call it, around the house.
Yeah, which is some people would be a little scared of, but you weren't scared by it.
It never felt scary. It felt comforting, if anything.
And even when you were in, this all happened sort of in the spare bedroom. That was where it was, you know, at its most powerful. Even when it came up behind you and you could feel its breath on your neck, that still didn't freak you out.
Not at all, no.
So then you decided that you would take it to the next level, and you dressed in a very sexy negligee, and you went into the spare bedroom and turned the lights off and waited.
I did, yes.
And
what happened?
I waited and waited for a while, and then I got a little bit worried. I thought maybe I'd scared it off by being too keen.
Oh, okay.
And then sort of just as I'd given up hope and was starting to fall asleep, it came to me. And
what happened?
I don't know what I can say on
well,
TV.
You just wait.
You had sex?
Yeah, I had sex with the ghost.
With a ghost?
Yeah. Yes.
But you can't wrap your arms around a ghost.
No.
So how physically, how does the sex bit happen?
You can still feel it. Like it was kind of, it's difficult to explain.
Like a weight.
Kind of a weight, but at the same time weightless, and like a physical, there's the breath and stroking.
Damn.
Man, you know,
Hold up.
So do you remember Haunted House?
Yeah.
That reminds me of, you know, that particular
First
scene.
and foremost, last week we had a show, okay, just to get you hip, okay, get you current, right? So we had a weird ass show, right? So we were talking about sex toys for men, right? When are women gonna just lose the race on sex toys, Mo? Like they going to get ghost boyfriends? Where in the hell in society did a ghost, like, what movies or what inception did she have where she is fucking a ghost?
Yeah, like, but I mean, I'm sitting here thinking you waiting for a ghost. What if the ghost got an STD? Like, what the fuck?
You won't be able to see it.
You got ghosteria, not gonorrhea. You go to the doctor, I got ghosteria. They like, well, Dracula no longer is a doctor, and so we don't have no more medication.
You know, I just want to know how she break it off with her fiance.
Well, what happened?
To say, I'm leaving you for Casper.
Well, what happened was, now crazy enough,
that's crazy.
But bruh, this dude must be a loon too, right? Because later on in the film, she describes it that, well, the article, it says that he walked in on her and he saw an image of the ghost getting his man out that gym. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine saying like a ghost getting your girl, yeah?
Your girl just like, you like, who is doing this? Who is in here? It's a black ghost. She like, I'm jive like banging her out. Like, what the fuck?
And then he just get up and walk through a wall.
Well, girl,
ain't no fighting that nigga, no nothing.
But how you fight ghosts though?
What?
That's crazy. Hey, bro, this is the sickest story that we've had. Yeah, this is truly a WTF what the fuck moment, bro.
Yeah, that's the crazy. I have never heard.
We got more WTF coming later too.
Oh, we got plenty coming. We got plenty coming, bro.
I'm saying like, how do you say, baby, I gotta leave you? Oh, what's his name? Well, he ain't here. I mean, like, what
no, his presence is here.
Man, you tell a black woman that, hey, look, I met this ghost at the club, and we can't do this no more.
And why ain't no motherfucking ghost? And why the fuck isn't that happening to us?
Right, exactly.
No men are talking about I have been having sex with a ghost. We can't get fucked for nothing, bro.
Man,
like there's nothing. We still gotta take them on a date.
But did you hear she said?
You like what? So would you want something to eat? Who was you talking to? Nah, my little ghost friend right here.
Yo, but did you hear she said that she actually
need
went into the other room, put lingerie on, waiting for the ghost? Like how you wait for something that's not even there?
Man.
Bro. Now, the announcers or the people that was there, they was like, so it must be real.
Yeah.
It has to be real. Now, if you check her out, we don't have the image.
I mean, she's a pretty girl.
If you look at her, yeah, she's pretty until you look into her dark ass eyes. Her eyes are pitch black. Look at her eyes, Mo.
I want the ghost to just show up and just
why is she
right
guarding
on set?
Look at that. Oh no, she got a little color in them, but she looks possessed, my man.
Are you sure she's even here?
Isn't she from England or something?
Yeah.
She was like, the bloody ghost is right here. I'm like, nah.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. The bloody ghost.
Coming.
Why she on the show? What is going on?
Look
The
at
bloody
her
ghost
face,
is here.
Mo. What the? How's that even possible?
I don't know, man. But I tell you what, we gotta take a quick break.
The ghost probably sent back like they hate like shit.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. When we get back, the Man of Green Line is gonna do his thing right here on the stage for y'all, and we'll see in a couple minutes. When we come back, Man of Green Line doing his thing, y'all.
Boom. How y'all doing? This is Joe Jack, the mayor of the Green Line from Southeast Washington, D.C. Thank y'all for having me on the show, first and foremost.
Thanks for coming
and
through.
Shout out to y'all, man. And like I said, I'm the mayor of the Green Line. And from time to time when you're on the Green Line, you see some wild things. And ladies, if you were not good in art in high school, please stop drawing shit on your face. Because I seen a lady with her eyebrows all the way around here look like her eyes was in parentheses. I said, you can't do that. And then lady, stop putting on all this daggone makeup. Lady had on so much makeup, she fell asleep. I thought the lady was dead. She woke up and looked at me to why are you looking at me like that? I said, nah, you ever thought about being a Pope funeral home casket model? Because you look real good, doing that. But I just turned 45, man. I'm proud of that. Give it up for that, 45.
Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday.
That's a major accomplishment. I'm from Southeast D.C. That's a major accomplishment. But I got a rude awakening the other day that really let me know I was 45. I'm like, I don't have no grays on my mustache, my hair, none of that. So I get to drying off. I'm like, hold up. I had gray hairs on my blessings. So when I first saw it, I was kind of high, and I thought to myself, is that mole on my blessings? Thought my penis was going bad. So I went out and I bought some hair dye. But instead of dyeing the hair, I dyed my balls jet black. Now it look like I got wheels on my penis. It's crazy, man. But this is Christmas time. I see all the Christmas parties coming up, man, and that's a beautiful thing. But I just want to let white people know, hey, look, leave them nasty-ass casseroles at home. They will casserole you to death. Then they have an assortment of goddamn casseroles. But white people, I'm going to let you know how you know your goddamn casseroles are terrible. Go check the goddamn dumpster after the Christmas party. Be full of casseroles. I'm serious. But before I leave, I just want to say shout out to Donald Trump because he's a very smart man. Hey, no,
what?
How so?
Like, no, I'm going to tell you why Donald Trump is a smart man. Because he's never said all blacks go back to Africa. And you know why? Because he know white women coming with us too. Hey, y'all, that's my time, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. Joe Jack, the mayor of the Green Line. Peace.
All right.
That was funny.
That
was funny, man.
We're going to take a quick break.
We're going to take a
take a quick break. We back in a minute or two. Let the man get settled. Take a quick break. All right, the Mayor of Green Line, y'all.
That was one.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
That was hell of a
performance, man.
Now, unfortunately, we got to take a quick break from the jokes. Talk about 45 and his cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly, Roy, I Love Young Women more. I think him and R. Kelly must be on Space Partners.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. You talking about the dude from Alabama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Shout out to Alabama. That's where my family's from. I let this dude make y'all look bad. That's all I got to say. But moving on. So, recently, there's been some uncovered comments that he made where he said that America was great during slavery. And we have a clip of him saying it.
Where, quote, I think it was great at the time when families were united. Even though we had slavery, they cared for one another. He added, our families were,
so slavery was
quote,
bad, but
I think it was
together,
great.
though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so like you said, slavery was bad, but we had families.
Yeah.
But he's kind of missing the fact that a lot of families were broken up because of slavery.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but he definitely was not acknowledging the black side of it.
Right, he did.
Oh, no. He was like, we were all right, but they were okay, you know?
Yeah, we were strong.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to know what makes you fix your mouth to say that things were better during slavery? For anybody to think like, well, poor white folks weren't doing bad then too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like they were just doing great.
Right. This coming from a pedophile, well-known pedophile. And then also he was on a show called The Aristook Watchmen, right? Where he, you know about that.
That sounds like some racist.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was on the show and he was saying that everything
symbol,
from the 10th Amendment down should be eradicated. Like we shouldn't even honor it no more.
Right.
And half of that was for the freedom
slavery.
and the betterment of slavery and releasing us.
Women's
and
rights to
giving us
vote.
Exactly. So that's just a sick dude, bro. That's a sick ass man, you know?
All I gotta say is Alabama do better. And my family from there do better.
To me, some people just disconnected from humanity, period. to make because if you make a statement like that, I'm like, come on, man.
But you know what? You make something like that, you know what you say. You can't say, "Oh, I misspoke," or it's out of context. No, nigga.
Yeah, you said that.
Like
you
shit.
said
like
that.
we say, oh, you said that.
Like shit. Like shit.
I mean, but what do you expect when his boss has like what 15 allegations against him?
Right.
But that's the history of senators and the history of people being placed by the corporation of America.
Of this country.
Right, the history of this country. People getting placed, and the corporations helping fund these people and getting in the office or whatever. Man, like that joint is just going to forever be until these people start. I hate to say this, but passing away. Like for some reason, they got some type of health plan that we don't got.
I think as
well,
long
they live
as capitalism
forever,
is in place, this is always going to be.
Yeah, no, it is. Like I said, when you say something like that, you drawing a sign in the land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A line in the same. I mean, like it's us against them.
Right.
Okay, so I mean, how do we? I mean, do people see it as that? I mean, he kind of tried to backtrack in his statement and saying that slavery was abolished. That's a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
He went on to say, you know what I mean? Like he actually agreed with the fact that slavery was abolished, and he kind of championed that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If I make a blanket statement and say all blacks, all whites, something, you can kind of say, well, take it out of context, But when you definitively say the word slavery, there's no backtracking from that. I mean, you can try as you can, but slavery is one of those definitive and divisive things that when you say that, that's written in stone.
Right, exactly.
Sure enough. And I don't know nothing great that came out of it.
No, nothing at all. I mean, people standing up for themselves, yeah, that's a good thing that came up. But as far as slavery itself, it messed up the mentality of our people. I think some people today still suffer from a slave mentality.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I said, poor whites at the time, they were just like us. They may not know about it now, but they were just like us then.
Right.
So let me ask you this, okay? When people talk about slavery, okay, and they talk about segregation, right? The first thing that most pro-black, BLM, all that, the first thing that everybody mentions, the Black Panther Party was that segregation was actually kept us stronger. We had a stronger family bond, and we had to, rely on each other. Do you think that was kind of the point that he was making?
Yeah. Well, I don't think so, because the difference is when we were freed, right? When we were freed and we had our own communities, that was by choice.
Yeah.
Right.
That time, that era, that was not by choice. We didn't choose to work in cotton fields. So segregation by choice was a good thing because we were more unified.
Right.
We had choice to do something else, but we chose to stay within our community. Now, when opportunities became bigger, that's different. But you cannot confuse slavery with segregation. Segregation came about after slavery was abolished.
I kind of think integration, though, in a way, I think it messed us up as a people because it taught us how to be dependent on a people whose objective is to keep us down. I mean, when we were segregated, we had Black Wall Street.
Right.
We had our own institutions. We were self-sufficient. We had black businesses. But it was like when we started to intermingle, it was like it took away from us. And the funny thing, though, today is we are the only people I feel are still integrated. Everybody else is segregated. Go to Rice this town. Jews got their own stuff.
Right. And there was a professor, not a professor, but a guy, I looked at some film earlier where he was from Temple University, and they had an NAACP meeting, and they were looking at the Joyner Lucas video or whatever. And he was saying that everybody else, amongst, different races or nationalities, they don't worry about who's mixed. They don't worry about nothing. They stick to their people.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
That's healthy, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You know what, one thing, before we move on, if you look at like colorism is still big in the African American community, I have never heard a non-black person say, "Oh, you're not white enough," or "You're not, Chinese enough," whatever.
Right.
So for some reason, colorism, you too light.
Yeah.
Like almost white.
Yeah.
Because there's this thing, and sorry I gotta say this, y'all. There's this thing, the running joke for the last 30 years, that light-skinned men are soft.
Yeah, no, light skin. I'm gonna tell you something that I know. Light skin men. We went out when Howard Hewitt left Shalimar. That was it for us, man. We was done.
You see what I'm saying? I've never heard white people.
I'm like, don't leave the group, man. Oh man.
Y'all had the bars though.
Elder Bars broke up.
But he
all them light skinned motherfuckers broke up.
Hitting dope and all that. He messed us all
But
up.
you see what I'm saying? Like I've never heard a white pretend to a white person.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You're not tan enough, you're not dark enough, you're pasty.
Right.
Yeah, true.
You don't eat enough mayonnaise, so you're not.
So,
oh shit! Not enough hummus at the office party.
So it's
You're not white.
funny. It's actually funny that you said. So it's actually funny that you said eating, right? It's funny that you mentioned eating and the act of biting. So over in Italy, of course, where else but Italy, there was a woman who bit off her boyfriend's testicle for refusing to have a threesome with her and some other dude. And we got a clip of that too.
Oh, not of her biting it off.
Not her biting it off. Hell no.
An Italian woman who ripped out a man's testicle with her teeth has avoided jail. Earlier this year, Nunzia Delvizio, aged 43, was arrested for assaulting Marcello Palmer. She was reportedly under the influence of drugs and arguing with Palmer when she bit his left testicle. He was taken to Edinburgh Hospital where his testicle was stitched back into his scrotum. The argument allegedly started because Palmer refused to have a threesome. Delvizio appeared at Edinburgh Sheriff Court on December 7th, where she claimed self-defence. She was, however, found guilty of assault. The court has ordered her to pay Palmer the equivalent of $675 in compensation. It also placed her on a restriction of liberty order for the next 6 months, which means she is under house arrest between the hours of 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. For United News International, I'm Rachel Lake.
So a couple things. Wow. She's under house arrest from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I mean, she's free, right? Only got 6 months, right? Did not serve any was not sentenced to any jail time, and was fined $670 for eating off a man's sperm sack.
Wow. This just proves that women are from a whole nother damn planet.
Yeah,
okay?
man.
Y'all are some sushi eating, man destroying. Man eater takes on a whole new level. You did.
Yeah.
It started off with what's her name, Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah.
Y'all cut off the man's Johnson
and threw it in the field.
Okay. You cut off the man's Johnson, and then you sit up here and you gnaw on the nigga like you from Walking Dead. I'm
glad that ain't me, because in my neighborhood, my junk would have been gone with all them pit bulls. Pit bull, you'd have come out and said, "No, let him get off of it. That's my penis." He like,
but, you know what? The fact that she did it because he refused to have a threesome, like, what? Have you seen how she look? I want this with her anyway.
But hey, look, hold up. But everybody that saw that out there, we was talking behind the scenes, but did you notice that she had a J in her goddamn mouth?
Yeah, I think that was probably ball skin in that J.
Ooh.
She probably like, hit this. You like, this is sweaty ass stinky J.
Hit that cum, homie.
Yeah.
Nah, what the fuck?
Come hit this.
That's some wild stuff.
Man.
And it seems to be something going on in the UK. Is it meth? Like, what are they, you know, what's the big deal over there with, it's something, bro.
That's the opioids hit down?
The opium don't make you want to eat a nigga nutsack, bro.
Yeah, you be too tired.
There's no way. You be sleep.
You be,
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I'm about to.
It's something that gave her effort. So between the ghost lady, Amethyst, who just so happens to be in the UK, and the nut eater.
Well, this is Italy, right, though?
Yeah. Italy, I don't give a damn. Europe.
It's all the same place, right?
Who gives a damn, right? Sorry for that. Fake news, but the fact that they are both in Europe and they sitting up here, these over here, what the hell is going on? Why would you want to chew? How did that happen? Like, was he like in the middle of a sexual act?
No, that's just it. She wouldn't have threesome with her and another dude. He's like, nah, cool. They start arguing. Now, at what point did she drop on her down her knees? I don't know what happened.
So what was he wearing, a kilt?
Yeah,
how the fuck did she get this nutsack through the jeans or something? Like, I'm pretty sure over there he was wearing knickers, as they like to say over there. He was wearing something, bro.
As soon as I see your teeth by my balls, I'm like, hey, oh.
Hey, but you know what though? I had film, bro. I was at the bar. I played pool, right?
I'm telling you.
Bro, I played pool at the bar, and I actually had film of a woman locking on somebody's thigh, a man's thigh, through his jeans, and would not let go.
Really?
Yes, bro.
But how she get down there, though?
That's more like bath salts. That's a bath salt joint.
Yeah.
Whatever happens to the bath salt people?
I don't know, man. They probably selling that Bath and Body Works. That's why women be tripping.
So, you know how y'all mentioned she might have been smoking nut-sacks?
Yeah.
So, there's some folks that should not be smoking, right? Especially don't start at a certain age.
Right.
So, my man Larry King, who I think is an OG, right? Larry King is respected.
Oh, yeah.
Larry King tried vaping recently. Almost took his old ass out.
Yeah, I saw that.
We got that.
Oxygen,
yeah, right.
too.
We got that too.
I think would be a good replacement for Mad on
I have
the
no
Today Show. Some people are saying Hoda Kotb. You think that would be good?
That's good smoke.
You know, this is cucumber. Have you tried it? Seriously, it's cucumber.
What is it?
Cucumber.
Ooh.
Oh, but the second one's better. The second one's better, babe.
Jeez,
Larry. It's not terrible.
What's your estimation, Larry?
If I ever want to go back, I'll never go back to that.
Hey, it's good. It's good. I promise.
Hold on, before we continue, Larry, I'm gonna take a hit from the vape for you.
Yep, hit one for Larry. Yep.
No, this has a hint of pumpkin spice.
Larry might have
pumpkin
been some
spice flavor.
That might have been some of that boat. You see how he went back? He was like, oh. Like he started unbuttoning his clothes. Like, don't get naked, Larry. Man, right here, Larry.
Hey. Now, you know what's funny?
Larry hit that love boat. He was like, oh. This ain't no damn cucumber.
I don't want to go back.
I feel like stripping.
Now, you know what's funny about that? Larry was in the middle of being asked a question. He's like, yeah, so that's a good smoke. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She must have had that boom bonnet chronic with that.
Yeah, she probably had that. Yeah, she had something in there.
That black hole reefer.
Yeah, she been fucking with Snoop or something. Yeah. That was out Hollywood, right? Of course.
Man,
right.
now,
see how he stepped back though?
Right. I'm gonna take his. That nigga, he was one cough away from being in a coma for life.
Bro.
Right.
How old is Larry?
Larry King, he's about 210.
He probably old as marijuana.
He young.
He about 210.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what health plans? Like what organs are they stealing, Mo? Like, they are like aliens, my man. I'm pretty sure he got a zipper in the back of his head
he got
that unveils a robot, my nigga.
Probably keep
like
organs on him.
Yeah, like shit.
And if I die, use this one right here. This is the black dude joint. I like this.
Yeah.
I like that kidney.
Like,
man, look. Man, look. Y'all know, man, Larry was old as hell back in '68. You know what I'm saying? Like Larry been around 3 blocks or 2.
Yeah, ma. Yeah. That Bama going to cryogenesis when he goes home or something. He get frozen. And, you know what? He probably a Disney animated character. You know, I used to go to Small World and stuff. Everybody been to Disney. Hey, so he had to be one of them animatronic joints.
When he died, he going to the old heaven. He not even going to the new 27. They like, nah, you over there.
Larry, Jesus died like last week.
They like,
y'all lived him.
They like, yeah.
Yeah, no, but like I said, man, to me, Larry OG, he respected, man. But first of all, I'm not smoking anything cucumber.
Nah.
Man, it's out. But it's out in Cali, though.
Right.
It's out in Cali. Everybody's on cucumber melon and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Again.
But that's part of life.
No.
He's too old to give a shit.
No, but no way. He stopped her. And then she said, she didn't just offer to him. He submitted a question like,
you know what it was?
He's like, yeah, so what you're saying is, hey. You know what I'm saying? So
he saw them young titties.
Yeah.
Now remember, he's still an old man. He was trying to be a sugar daddy with that shit. That was a sugar daddy look.
Yeah.
That was, you know what? I'm going to take that hit.
Hey. He better be lucky. He better be lucky that wasn't Mern Burry still alive.
Oh, man.
Hit this. Larry them like, God damn, you done set me up too.
FBI right there waiting.
Larry like, yeah, welcome to the world of Southeast now, guy.
That was definitely a sugar daddy move right there. He's like, I'll pay for it.
Yep. After the time, he probably like, where did she go?
Right.
And the cucumber.
So.
Right. He was sitting over there at the joint. He was like, "Fuck what y'all talking about." Yeah. Right there, like I'm on that. You hear me? Hey?
He like that look like Daisy Duke from the Duke's house.
Like shit. I think he's a little bit older than that, bro. I think he's a little bit older than that.
I told you the nigga 210 years old, man. Like,
yeah. He probably looking at her like some daggone whore from a brothel out in out in the West Coast back in the 1920s, bro.
Like, you look like Flo from Alice.
Yeah, exactly. Something was flying through that head of his, and he does have an alien shaped head.
Yeah.
No, the nigga look like an older version of Eddie Munster. If Eddie Munster was 210, that'd be Larry King.
Hey, look, since y'all speaking on who people look like, and I want to ask this question because I never asked this question before. Don't Walter Fauntroy look like an elderly Gary Coleman?
Yeah, he do. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, think about that. Don't he look like y'all? She like, I'm not going to hell with you.
Can I ask you a question? What? How high did you have to get to figure that out?
Couple joints. Couple years in. I had to get,
Like shit.
Walter Fartroy Park, long as Georgia Avenue. You ever
Hey,
seen that?
you stupid as shit.
So, stained fitted bed sheet. Tommy Lahren does Tommy Lahren stained fitted bed sheet things. So last week, Colin Kaepernick was given an award at a Sports Illustrated, award ceremony for Person of the Year. Right? It was presented, the award was presented to him by Beyonce.
Right.
And of course, Tommy Lahren said some Tommy Lahren things. Of course, that's her mouth's always in that. I think she hated me because look how thick Beyonce done got. She probably just mad because Beyonce just looking really bootylicious right now. But anyway, she made a tweet. And just hating, just throwing salts. Police hated Beyonce presents Police and America hating Cappy with a Legacy Award. This is how far we fallen. Wow. Forgetting that the president has 15 sexual assaults against him.
Yeah.
Forgetting you got somebody saying America was great when slavery was a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
That somebody that took a knee to protest police violence.
Right.
Is presented to somebody. It's presented award by somebody as a singer that's loved by everybody.
Right.
That's how far we've fallen.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man.
Again, I think you saw how thick Beyonce had gotten from the twins. Was like, man, this motherfucker right here.
Man, hey Tommy, I know you borderline want to go with the brothers anyway.
She
man.
actually, her boyfriend is black.
What?
He Republican too.
Oh.
Beyonce, should I buy her 2 burrito bowls and a Corona? She is.
Yeah.
Man,
you want Beyonce like that?
Man,
why you want to say nothing about Rihanna?
Jacob, put the pitch back up.
Rihanna too.
Rihanna bought that.
Put the pitch back up.
Wet baby Sluffer.
Now, I admit,
Oh, have mercy.
I admit, I've never been the biggest, Beyonce's fan, but she looking like 3-day-old grits in the freezer right there.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
But you know what? That white girl look like she like black brothers.
But her boyfriend black though.
Oh,
bro, what's better than?
But again, he's Republican though. He probably from Texas too.
But let me ask you this: what's better than grudge fucking? They both come with an issue. They can grudge fuck all day.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's still hating on, what Colin Kaepernick did last year.
Call me the N-word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you the C-word.
Right, exactly. They probably bed look like a plantation.
Yeah, dude.
Cotton
over here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
chains over on the other side.
We got a lot of cotton sheets, man. What you gonna do? You gonna fucking don't you ever say no shit like that? That's what she like though.
If I ever had a white girlfriend, bro, I would never have cotton sheets in the house. It'd be all silk.
Oh nah, I wouldn't even have no
silk.
cotton balls.
All
like,
silk.
You need more cotton balls? I'm like, do you what? Ever say
you
no
better
shit
get
like
them
that.
motherfuckers out my cabinet.
God damn it.
Shit.
And bought a James Cleveland album to go with it.
Not
Right.
James Cleveland, not the guy.
James Cleveland.
Let me check the authenticity of this shit. Better not be from goddamn the South. It better not be from Virginia.
Like Chicken George Cotton. What is this?
So how y'all feel about bullying? Bullying is like, it's the rage nowadays.
No.
In a bad way.
What is it? What did you say?
How you feel
Bullying.
about bullying?
Oh man, hey, look. Let me tell y'all something. And kids, if you got a bully out there that's bullying you,
Knock the shit out of him.
knock the what? And if you got a sharpened pencil, I ain't even gonna tell you what to do, but fuck a bully.
Well,
My bully was a crackhead. And guess how I got him back? I was on the street.
Stole
I
crack?
didn't sell him no drugs.
Damn.
well, that probably
And he
pissed him
looked
off.
stupid. He was like, please. I was like, let me just take my lunch.
The crackhead. Hold up. The crackhead was a bully.
No crack today, Slim.
Well,
That's a true story. You will not get nothing around here, Slim.
well, there's this girl.
That's the best story ever.
That is funny.
But I got my life together now, y'all.
you done found Lord?
Nah, I found online shit.
You was just selling crack the whole time just to get revenge on that one bully.
Matter of fact, I'm still selling
That's the
crack.
best way to
Nah,
do it,
I'm
y'all.
I still Sorry, nah,
Well, speaking of bullying, there's this teenager down in Texas by the name of Victoria Kate, who was being bullied for posting before and after picture of her Instagram of her with and without makeup. And as you can see, somebody found her picture and wanted to bully her and post it. Let me get y'all feedback on this. Yes, she's the same girl. I don't know for certain. I don't know for certain.
That ain't cool.
I think makeup should enhance, not alter, not call her ugly. Basically, you are.
She's still nice.
She is.
I like chocolate.
No, but she's still an attractive girl, right? I see why some men are truly turned away from makeup. I still with makeup though. Now, she does like two different people. I'll give her that. But she's still a pretty girl before and after.
She looked like Beyonce in the after and Whoopi Goldberg in the beginning.
Bruh.
That's not cool.
Bruh.
Now what got me right, because, you know, us men do have, you know, like you might, and your joke, we don't like too much makeup, right?
Nah.
The fact that she could commit a crime and get off because she has an alibi of being another person.
Yeah.
Because like, how you gonna put both of them in the line at the same time?
Do
Those
y'all?
are two different people.
Do you remember the story in India where the dude sued the lady because she had all that plastic surgery and had the baby, and the baby came out, you know what I'm saying, different than how it was. It was in India. No, it was in India.
That was crazy, dog.
It was somewhere over there. But this right here is the reason why I don't trust. You better take a woman swimming the first date. That's the reason. Take a fucking swimming. Take a fucking shower before you go out. Something. You better pregame. Oh, guess what? Well, I'm using a Brillo pad. Hey, look, I ain't got nothing but them sponges with the green side on it. You got to use that to scrub with, champ.
Dude, that is.
Grown and sexy parties, I stand in the light.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because you know if you go to grown and sexy party, once the lights come on, the party just a grown party.
It is, though. It really is. It really is.
But put it back up again. That is pure sorcery. That's some Merlin shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like to make it like a different
That's
person.
not right. She deserves the criticism because of that magician job that she did.
Now, she should be bullied. She should not be bullied. But
what you mean she should not be bullied?
She should be bullied.
Arrested for that.
She should be. There you go. That's more like it. That's more like it.
That's deceptive right there, man.
That's very deceptive.
The next you go to bed with "Come on" and wake up with "Oh my motherfucker."
But stamp, cuz her shoulders, her chest is light skin. Yeah. Her shoulders and chest are chocolate in the other joint. So what did she do with her hands? I always look at a woman's hands.
That colorism thing we were just talking about. That's she seems to be affected.
Because it's I mean, because you see a lot of beautiful dark skinned women with makeup that are still dark skinned. She look like she's the fifth member of the oldest in shop.
But all black women are beautiful, and everybody is beautiful. You just have to know how to enhance it. But
finagle that junk. She right with it though.
Dude,
she probably right like without the makeup, but I think that lip gloss and everything and like the trend is just.
Do not turn yourself into a completely different person. That's what I say.
I bet you she fat as a mug. She look like she got one of them corner store butts.
Well, that's been, hey, bro, it's been one hell of a show, man.
Say,
everybody in the studio, can we get a hand clap for my man? Joe of the Green Line, man. Hey, look, this been one hell of a show, man. Listen,
man.
Bro, tell the people where they can hit you at.
Hey, on Instagram at Joe Jack Mayor of the Green Line, on Twitter at comedian Joe Jack, and on Facebook I'm Joe Jackson, and I look like this.
All time?
Yeah, I took because I had just got a haircut. I used to have 25 years of locks, but I had to cut them.
Oh, wow,
and rest in peace to my parents, and always remember y'all to bring back Relisha Rudd.
My man, my man.
And you can find me, Breezy Taylor, BREAZY Taylor on Instagram, Facebook, Breezy.Taylor.5, and Twitter, Breezy Taylor, BREAZY Taylor. Hey, y'all, what's up, man?
Hey, look, you can hit me at Red Nose 199 on Twitter, Red Nose 1999 on IG, and A.M. McDowell Ferguson on FB. And the Red Nose stands for the Pitbull, not the fucking clown. And I want y'all to know that, look, every Thursday there's a Style Thursday by the Baller brand, and it's going to be a spades tournament and more games to come. Okay, and that's going to be a Golf Ultra Lounge at 8123 Georgia Avenue in Silver Spring. And shout out to my man Mango Brown.
Oh, you know Mango.
We out of here.
Hey, that's a
small world, right?
It's a midget on his knees.
I know you probably watching too.
We out here,
oh, he watching it. Definitely, he watching it.
Lights, you the one reason why light skin going out of style.
Y'all be easy, y'all.
Peace out.